Do you know what? I've got Polish friends that say to me, what's so good about living in England? Well, let me show you. There you go, that's what I enjoy. It's just a shame the woke lefties and the polar bear hugging pond life and tree huggers don't like it. All they want to do is create chaos, disruption and fucking mayhem. They don't like people going about their business. All the time people are earning money, they're able to invest in the country, in the countryside infrastructure. People would have more money to go out and enjoy countryside spaces, and it's not a racist environment being out in the woods. In fact, it's quite welcoming and inclusive. So if you bloody Greens didn't want a net zero, considering we put in less than 1% of the carbon emissions into the atmosphere compared to the rest of the world. Now if the government cut their 25% green tax, which is a stealth tax which not many people knew about, plus the 5% VAT on top, so that makes 30% of our energy bills that could be taken away. If it weren't for this fucking green agenda, all you woke lefty arseholes and green grommets and all the rest of you fucking idiots, if that money wasn't taken out of our pay and out of our mouths, you know, being sensible human beings that we are, if it wasn't for all that, there would be more money to spend on preserving woodland like this for everyone to enjoy. Black, white, brown, yellow, you name it, everyone could enjoy it. The only thing I have noticed is though that the black in our country, I'd rather stay in the cities. That's fine, that's up to them. Personally, I hate the inner cities and I find the inner cities racist. Jokes, by the way. But no, there is absolutely nothing that isn't inclusive about walking in the woods, walking in the countryside. In actual fact, it's therapeutic. On a beautiful day like this, you've got beautiful sunshine coming through. I don't quite know what else to say. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. But like I say, you left-wing, commie, useless arseholes, especially them universities students that have got nothing better to do on their hands than superglue themselves to a fucking service station, or a motorway, or an oil refinery. Well, that's up to yourselves, but all you're doing is taking away valuable income from preserving countryside infrastructure. If you let people go about their daily business, people go about their daily business in a reasonable manner. Not you fucking overprivileged lefty arseholes that have got nothing better to do. University's boring because they've dumbed it down. There's obviously no enjoyment in university anymore. That's why you've all got to get involved in left-wing propaganding. You can't propagandise everything you do just because you're a bunch of idiots with no clue as to how the real world works. If you did, you wouldn't behave in such a manner, would you? But maybe you would, because you're overprivileged left-wing arseholes and your parents are part of the problem. Because they're just too accommodating to your whims and weasels. That Greta Thunberg was given far too much fucking free hand, and her parents indulged her, and now look what they've done. They've made an insufferable, vile little creature that is clueless about the actual real world that we live in. Anyway, that's the end of my walk and the end of my rant. Take care now, enjoy the scenery, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Got to go back to work. Bye.